Trading Group. It is October 7th. Another really slow day. Not a lot of action. I really didn't do much. But I did exit my swing trade from last week. If you guys missed that, last week on October 3rd, I entered a swing trade long Roku at 103.79, and we got up to 110.50 today. I exited the rest of that position today when the stock was not able to hold its opening bell gains. And the lesson here today, guys, is really a mental one, because I made a critical mistake today that cost me several thousands of dollars in profit. And I let greed, I still came out of the day green, but I let greed get the best of me, and I let greed take over my decision making, and it caused me to deviate from my game plan. And because of that, I left a few $1,000 on the table. So this still was a pretty decent trade in Roku, but it could have been a lot better had I not gotten greedy. And that's the premise of this video, is why this is an example of why it is so important to stick to your game plan. Guys, I don't care if you buy a stock. Let's say you buy a stock at $2, your target's $2.50. I don't care if it reaches that target in 3 seconds, 3 minutes, 3 hours, 3 days, 3 weeks. You take your profits when your targets are reached. Okay? When your targets are reached, you pay yourself. I had a very specific game plan with this swing trade on Roku. If you missed it, please go back. There's just a couple of videos ago, I talk about a new swing trade on Roku, and I go over my game plan in that video. Okay, I'm long at 103.79, 2,000 shares. I took 500 shares off the table at 106.80, and I was holding on to the bulk of my position. And my second take profit target was 110. Go back and watch the video. You'll hear me talk about it. We got to 110 today, and I did not take profit. Okay, and the stock came all the way back down from 110.50, got all the way down to 105.50. That's a 5-point swing back in the other direction. And I ended up getting flat Roku at 106.03 from the 103.79 entry on October 3rd. So let's kind of get to the trade. I want to go over with you where the entry was, where the take profit targets were, where my actual take profits ended up being, and show you the difference in this trade and what the results could have been had I stuck to my game plan and not let greed get the best of me. Guys, I've been doing this a long time, almost 15 years now. And, I still make, I had a brain fart. That's it. I had a brain fart this morning. I fell in love with what I was seeing on the chart. We reached my profit target, and I sat there and I looked at it. I didn't take action. I thought maybe I had a home run trade. I got greedy. I did not take profits, and the stock came all the way back in. So let's talk about that, because that's really the premise of this video, and this is an example why it's so important to stick to your game plans and not fall in love with what it is that you're seeing and not be greedy. And when your profit targets are hit, make sure you pay yourself. So let's get to this, guys. Let me zoom this back out. Right here was the entry on the swing trade long, right there. Okay, there's the entry, 103.79, 2,000 shares. We'll go back, watch the video just a couple days ago. Okay, there was the entry. On that same day, I sold 25% of my position at 106.80 right there. Okay, so 500 shares I sold right there. Holding on to the rest of the position, looking for a move through 110. My target on this trade, the game plan, okay, and again, if you go back and watch that video, you'll hear me talk about the game plan. The areas, the levels that I was looking at, my first take profit target was 107 because of this double top resistance you see right back here from September 25th, 26th. That was my first take profit target. My second take profit target was this 110 area because of all this resistance you see back here on the 20th, 23rd, 24th. You see all that resistance there around that 110 area. Okay, so these two resistance points, okay, are my first two take profit targets. Now, as we zoom this back in, You can see on the first take profit, I stuck to my game plan. There's the first take profit. Again, I cover this in the previous video. Okay, but now here we go here today. We got up to 110, and I did not take profits. The game plan here was 25% off at 107, 50% off at 110, and I was going to hold on to 25%, look for a move towards 115 to 117. That was the game plan. Well, I sold 500 shares right there, and I was supposed to sell 1,000 shares right there, and I didn't do it. Okay, I didn't do it. Instead, I wait until the stock comes all the way back in, breaks the low of the day, and I ended up getting flat right there at 106.03. Okay, now guys, if I got out of 1,000 shares up there at 110, that is an extra $4,000 because I ended up getting out of the whole thing at 106.03. So because I did not stick to my game plan and exit the 1,000 shares right there at 110, I let $4,000 of extra profit go away. That is greed. Okay, that is greed. And shame on me. I'm so disappointed in myself. I really am, because I'm so frustrated in myself for not taking my profits off there at 110 and sticking to my game plan. I let greed get the best of me because I loved the volume. I mean, the volume off the open. And look at these volume bars on Roku was so damn good. The volume was so damn good. I thought we were going to rip through this resistance level and we were going to start to scream our way higher. And I just, I got greedy and I didn't act, and the stock came all the way back in, and I ended up bailing at 106.03 when I could have sold half my position at 110. And that would have made a big difference. Like I said, guys, I'm still coming away with a nice little profit because I'm long from 103.79, but it could have been a much bigger trade had I stuck to my game plan and not gotten greedy. And that's exactly what happened. I got greedy. I swung for the fence. I didn't take my profits when I was supposed to, when I said I was going to. That was part of my game plan. I didn't stick to it, and it cost me. And I gave back a huge chunk of profit. So I was really, really upset with myself today with this move. I was very frustrated. But it happens. This is why you always have to be learning. You always have to be learning from the market. You always have to be learning from your trading. Like I said, I've been doing this 14, almost 15 years, and I still make mistakes, and I still take away lessons, and I learn from my trading. I learn from what I see in the market. That's why I make these videos. Every single day, there's something that you can take away from the day. Okay, there's something you could take away from your trading or your lack of trading. Sometimes the best trade is no trade at all. There's always something that you should learn, whether it's a mental lesson or a technical lesson, and that's why I spend the time and I make these videos. All right, so if you haven't done so already, guys, make sure you subscribe, like, comment. I answer all the comments. I appreciate the likes. Share the video, and then flip that notification button with your mouse to make sure that you get notified every time I post up a new video, because these lessons are important to go over, and I try to put them up every day. And today, even though I'm coming out of the day green, so it's still a decent P&L day, I'm still very, very upset with myself for letting greed get the best of me and not sticking to my game plan. So if you're going to learn anything from today, guys, let that be it. Stick to your game plans. Don't let greed affect your decision making. Tomorrow's TGG Tuesday. The chat room is open free for everybody. Go to truetradinggroup.com. Upper right-hand corner, click on TGG Tuesday, fill out that form. You'll get a link that'll give you access to our chat room completely free for the entire day. You'll see my screen. You'll hear me on the microphone. You can send me private messages, ask me questions, say what's up, let me know you're from the YouTube community. I'd love to hear from you guys. I'll see you in chat tomorrow. Take care.